And welcome back to the Hot Lap. We are talking rally news, and Dirtfish have a really interesting article. They're talking about the winners and losers of the 2024 point system so far. And as you can see in the thumbnail, Hyundai and Neuville, let's be fair, are the biggest winners by a long way of that point system. And even Dirtfish pretty much says it itself. And it says Terry Neuville's points total will actually be significantly smaller by applying the better, less controversial 2023 points metric. They're suggesting 146 instead of 168. But equally, they said his championship lead would also be 9 times smaller at just 3 points instead of 27. Imagine that, rally fans. Imagine that. Unquestionably, it makes the Belgian a winner from this revised point system. They've taken absolutely advantage from it, and so they should, because that is in the rules. Doesn't make it good sport though, I think. But no driver has scored more Super Sunday points than Neuville himself, and this season he's greatly adapted to this new way to rake in points. The rally win and the Super Sunday domination on the Monty was a super way to start his Hyundai campaign. Either way, Neuville has clearly been the top performer. But who's the biggest loser? Well, you need to look to Wales, and unfortunately Elfyn Evans. Yep, his campaign is looking a lot more sorry for itself, according to Dirtfish, after that non-score in Finland. Whoops a daisy. Oh, Evans. So but what's also counted against him is his poorer Sunday run than his two big rivals. Neuville's managed 77 points on a Sunday. We had Tanak managing 70. Evans only 46. Basically, Dirtfish have done the maths, 59.7% of Neuville's total. Now, concentrate on what each driver has scored from Saturday's rally position. Evans is a lot more competitive, 94.5% compared to Neuville's tally, which is why the championship would be a lot closer. Now, the 2024 point system punishes consistency and rewards pace. Okay, we like rewarding pace, but rally is also about consistency, knowing when to take the risks and when not to. And over the spread of the season, Evans hasn't quite had enough of the latter to make it count, and that's pace. That's never ideal in a World Championship fight, but essentially Evans' greatest strength, which is his consistency. Maybe not going out for the win, but he's consistent, and that's been neutered. That's been neutered by this points redesign. Also, guy who's not done particularly well is Sebastian Ogier. Yeah, the part-time argument certainly holds in that Ogier has benefited from a superior row position to those that actually make it with the intent to fight the championship. Okay, but the stats of the Toyota's driver season has been absolutely extraordinary. 6 starts, 3 wins, winning 50% of the rallies he's been in, and then 3 second places. So out of the 6 starts, he's either finished first or second 3 times each. I mean, that is amazing. Now, even though he's missed 3 rallies, nobody scored more points than Ogier on Saturdays, 97 to Neuville's only 91. But the picture flips on the Sunday. Ogier 33 down on Neuville. That currently, to be fair, explains the current deficit in spite of Ogier's part-time. Now, applying the slightly better 2023 point system to the 2024 results leaves Ogier a tantalising 3 points shy of Neuville. But if he's seriously going to claim the most unlikely of titles, he's going to have to up his game on Sundays. Another winner, clearly, because of Neuville, is Hyundai, and they've been the biggest beneficiary of this. So Hyundai, which instead of leading Toyota by 20 points, the biggest beneficiary of the new point system is a Hyundai, which instead of leading Toyota by 20 points, will actually be 41 points in arrears. Back, had the system not changed. That's a 61-point swing that Hyundai has fully earned by being more effective at these new rules. Hyundai has only won 3 rallies, though, to Toyota's 6, but only twice has Toyota beaten it to the Super Sunday leg win. Yeah, imagine that, okay? Toyota has won 6 rallies, double the amount of Hyundai, yet they are behind in the constructors, in the team's championship. So whether you feel it's fair, Dirtfish is saying it's kind of irrelevant. These are the rules, and everyone is playing by them. I get it. So there's too much more to add here to give the end to. They're saying there's too much more to add given the above entry, and we're talking about Toyota. They simply have to be registered as the biggest loser. To its credit, it's begun to wake up recently on Sundays, but they've gone rallying 2023 style compared to Hyundai's 2024 style, which is a massive shame. But it's Hyundai's Lappy that's not been the best winner. Not everybody from the Hyundai camp is looking great, and Lappy's one of them. In terms of raw points, scoring's not much change for Esa-Pekka Lappi with the new system in place, and his points return is fairly irrelevant given he's, as we know, not competing for the title. But Lappi became the first WRC driver in history to not score the most points from a championship round despite winning in Sweden. So once again, let that sink in. Lappi won Sweden, but he didn't get the most points. That, for me, that's where the point system fails. I completely understand you want to make Sundays more difficult, but the winner of the rally gets the most points, full stop. That's ridiculous. Can you imagine it in any other sport? Imagine it in football. Okay, an extreme example, yeah? I mean, imagine it in football. Yeah, you won 3-2, but they had, but the last half an hour they had more shots than goals, so we're going to give them the game. Or in Formula 1, the winner of the race doesn't get the most points. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay, we've got Artanek. He's a winner. But Neuville has, to be fair, accumulated more points. But Artanek, as mentioned, as given as good as he gets in terms of the points, other than compared to Neuville. He's done second. But here's one of the most interesting things here. And Dirtfish has got stats. We like stats. Absolutely we do. And here we go. I don't think I can make it in. Can I zoom in a bit more? No. Can I? Okay, here we go. So, we've got actual 2024 points versus 2023. As you can see there, in 2024, Neuville is on 168. OJ would be on 141. But in 2023, it would be 146 to 143. How close would that be? I mean, absolutely amazing. Ott Tanak would be further away with the 2023 points. Elvin Evans would be a bit better off, not scored as many 24 points, but closer in that championship. And it's just ridiculous. Once again, though, the winner of the Swedish rally got the less points. Remember that. He didn't get the most points on the day. Top Saturday scorers, OJ, Neuville, Evans, Formo, Ott Tanak. Very, very good. Top Sunday scorers, Evans is very much third. It's Neuville, Ott Tanak as well. It's just ridiculous. What do you guys think about the points still? Are you still cross like me? Or am I just over-egging the points pudding? Comment below. Let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more rally news. We've got a rally coming up, haven't we? Going to be exciting. We'll have a preview about that soon. Speak to you soon and stay safe. Once again, I've pressed the wrong thing. I just did this like a complete moron. Speak to you soon. Stay safe. Try again.